When you first open Dealbook, you'll be looking at a default view, and that has a lot of windows and they're all different, and it's very confusing. So what you want to do is just close down all those windows. Just close them all down until you have a completely blank workspace, just like this. So let's start. Let's take a look and see how this works. View, chart, and let's pick out something interesting. Euro, Japanese yen. And when the window opens, we're looking at a tick chart. It's kind of small, so we're going to maximize that, make it full screen, and let's change the tick to a longer time frame. Let's say 15 minutes, like so. It still doesn't look right. Over here, change line to candles. That's it. Now we got a normal chart. Candlestick charts are the best kind of charts to be looking at. It's the current standard, and this is the form of chart that you will be using most. Let's change the time frame from 15 minutes, meaning that each one of these candles represents 15 minutes of trading, to daily. That's what most people are used to looking at, and we don't use daily as much as stock traders, but let's start by looking at the daily chart. Wow, look at that. That's a good looking chart. See, one of the nice things about trading currencies is once they get going, sometimes they just keep on going. And look at that. That's a nice trend channel there. This is a thing of beauty. You know why? Let me tell you. See, when, well, really, if we were going to draw this trend channel correctly, see, when it first started, okay, let me show you how to do this. When it first started, you draw the trend line from, let's say, this point to this point. See, at this point in time, you don't, that's all you know about, okay, and you don't know what's going to happen here, but you draw the trend line from 1, 2, 3. That's 3 points, and that makes a little trend. Then you extend the trend line to the right, like so, and watch what happens, and that's what you get. Now you do the same thing on the top. And in the beginning of the trend, all you have is these few trend points, and you don't know what's going to happen over here. So you extend that to the right, like so, and that's your predictive line. So from the early on in this sequence, let's see, from about over here, see, from about that point on, we drew the trend lines just with this amount of information, and it predicted all of this. That is the most important pattern when doing technical analysis, to look for trend channels, and when the price is in a trend channel, it tends to bounce back and forth, and that lets you know when to buy and sell.